Okay, so first we gotta get started with the brows. Obviously, because you guys know I have no brows, they are so blonde. So I'm gonna be taking this NYX Tame Frame, and this is in medium brown, and I'm just going to be applying this on my eyebrows, basically creating the shape that I want, because like you can see on the other side of my face, they're so blonde and they really don't have a shape to them. Now I'm taking this L'Oreal Miracle Blur. I'm going to use this as a primer. This is the oil-free one. As you guys know, I have combination oily skin, so this one works better for me. When I first tried the original version, I absolutely hated it because it's so oily. So if you have the combination skin like me, you will really like this as a primer. So just put it on your face with your fingers or a brush or however you want to put it on there, and just make sure to work it in and pat it into those pores and those fine lines so it really fills them in and kind of gives you that blurring smooth effect. Now I'm going to be taking my current favorite foundation. Yeah, you guys already know I love this foundation, and I'm just going to be dotting this all over my face. I'm going to put quite a bit on because I want this really full coverage since this is the power of makeup. I got to show you the before and after. So I'm going to be taking a damp Real Techniques beauty sponge, and I'm just going to be pressing this into my face to help really fill those pores and the fine lines that the primer didn't fill all the way. And this just gives you a airbrush finish, so that's why I like putting it on with a damp beauty blender. Don't forget, dampen that beauty blender. Don't be doing this while it's dry because it does not work. Trust me, I know. Also, I have a tan, so that is why this color is a lot darker than my natural color on the other side. It matches my neck, so don't be judging, but yeah. Now I'm going to be taking NYX Gotcha Covered Concealer. This is the lightest shade. I believe it's just light. And I'm just going to be taking that on my finger and just applying a little bit under my eyes. Mostly this is not for highlighting. This is for concealing. So I didn't get the really brightening effect that I was wanting, so that's why I'm going to go in with another concealer in a second. But I'm taking the other side of that damp beauty blender and I'm just blending this into my skin. Just really tapping it in there so that you don't lose the coverage, but you're really blending it in. I'm also using this as a eye base primer on top of a primer, so yeah. Now I'm going to go in and highlight, and I'm going to be using the Rimmel Match Perfect Concealer. This is the lightest shade, and this stuff is so pigmented, but as you can see, I put it a little bit lower just to really give that brightening effect that I was looking for. These two concealers put together are awesome. Now I'm taking the NYX Stay Matte Not Flat, and this is in medium. This is the powder. This is like a full coverage powder. It's close to MAC Studio Fix powder. If you've ever tried that, it's the bomb. And I'm just putting that on my face with a IT Cosmetics powder brush. Now I'm taking NYC Smooth Skin Bronzer, and this is in Sunny. This is the most gorgeous bronzer I've ever owned. I have the high end, I have the drugstore, and I still reach for this one. It's just the perfect shade for me personally, and I believe it's just like the prettiest bronzer ever. This is also comparable to Benefit Hoola bronzer if you were interested in knowing that. I'm just full of a lot of good facts today, just FYI. And don't forget to do under your lips and your nose. Every time I do this, I feel like I've had some work done on my face because it makes my lips look fuller and my nose look like I had a nose job. So you look really weird if you just do half of your face like I'm doing. It's a little bit creepy, I'm not gonna lie. Now I'm going to be taking my e.l.f. Studio Perfect HD powder. This is just the pressed version of the loose kind, and I'd actually already put on some eyeshadow primer. It's the NYX eyeshadow base in ESB 01, and I totally just left that out, so that was what I was doing. Okay, so now I'm putting on the Morphe 350 palette. You guys know this is one of my favorite palettes ever, and I'm just taking the 2 shades that I had X'd like a long time ago, and I'm just blending those into my crease. This is just going to be our transition shade, and this just makes a really good transition from the dark, and it's not too dark of a color, but it really makes your eyes pop whenever you blend the 2 colors together. So now I'm going to be taking that brownish red shade over there and I'm just going to be going on top of the 2 transition shades I just put down, and this is just going to warm it up a little bit, but not being too harsh. So that's why you go in with the transition shade first, just so you can make sure that you're not going to be like too dramatic, like it's not going to be too harsh and too hard to blend out. So this makes it so much easier. Now I'm going to go in with that chocolate brown right there, and I'm just going to be taking that on a e.l.f. crease brush, and I'm just going to work that into my outer crease area and blend it up into my crease, not going too high, but just really concentrating on smoking this look out, and I kind of bring it towards the center a little. Now I'm taking GirlTalk by NYX, and this is like the Prismatic, yeah. Shadows, and they are like a foiled kind of eyeshadow. They are absolutely gorgeous, and I'm just applying that with a shader brush to the inner part of my eye. This has like a pinky undertone with like a silver. It's just really, really, really pretty. Now I'm taking I'm taking Rimmel Scandal Eyes. This is the gel liner that I've been like raving about, and I'm just going to do a wing liner like I normally do. Like I've said before, this is waterproof as heck. So if you put it on, you better get it on right, because it is not coming off. Trust me, I tested it when I was in Florida. It is amazing. Also, I'm putting this on with my Real Techniques eyeliner brush thing, and this is actually like a little plastic tip, so it's not actually a brush, but it's like the best thing ever. Now I'm taking Lash Princess by Essence, and I'm just going to coat my lashes before I put on some falsies. And I thought I would show you guys me putting on mascara because it's so much fun. Now I'm taking these lashes right here. I'm not even going to try to pronounce it because I just don't know how to say it. So yeah, there's a little clip of me putting them on, and they're really, really, really pretty lashes. I got them off of Amazon, but I really liked them. I thought they were pretty dramatic, but not over the top. So now I'm going to take Milani's Mineral Blush. This is in Sunset Beach. You guys know I love this color, and I'm just going to take that on a kind of a blush brush, and I'm just going to work that into that contour a little bit. It's just a little smidge above that. Now I'm taking this gorgeous highlighter from Wet n Wild. This is Catwalk Pink. Oh my gosh, I can't even get over how gorgeous this is, and I'm just highlighting the shit out of my face because I want you to be able to see it from Mars, just saying. And I'm just going to put that on the tip of my nose, up the bridge of my nose, my Cupid's bow. Yeah, I pretty much will like bathe in this if I can. And I also put it above my brows, just saying. Now I'm going to go back in with that Studio Perfect HD powder, and I'm just going to set my entire face. I love this stuff. I know I like used it earlier, but it just really, really mattifies your face, and it's so gorgeous. Now I'm going to go back in with that first reddish brown shade, and I'm just going to smoke out my lower lash line, just because I want this really, 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 really dramatic. Also, I'm going to add this. I totally forgot to put on mascara on my lower lashes, but yeah, I didn't notice it until after I was done. So just saying, don't be judging, I did that. Now I'm going to go back in with GirlTalk by NYX, and I'm just highlighting my inner corner and just kind of brightening that up. I didn't like how it looked, so I went in with the NYC Sparkle Eyedust, and this is in Champagne. And let's just take a moment to admire like how poppin' that inner highlight is. This stuff is amazing. It just really transformed this look and like brightened up my eyes, and as I should say, it's gorgeous. Now I'm taking NYX Liquid Suede lipstick, and this is in Kitten Heels, and I'm just going to line half of my mouth. So yeah, I just feel awkward just lining half of my mouth. And it's really hard. Like, I almost went all the way over a few times, but yeah. But this is the final look. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Don't forget how beautiful you are. You don't need makeup, but if you love makeup like me, then wear it. And thanks for watching.